Welcome to our channel, where today we unravel the astonishing story of a seemingly innocuous 1-cent coin minted in 2015 that has garnered such a remarkable valuation that it now commands an astounding price of $55 million due to an array of errors and mistakes during its production process, a price point that turns the mundane into the extraordinary, inviting us to explore the deep undercurrents of numismatic value, the weird nature of perception and rarity, and the lessons we can learn about the intricate interconnections between historical artifacts and modern economic principles. It all began in the bustling halls of the United States Mint, where millions of coins were produced every day to satisfy the ongoing demands of a cash economy that still thrives alongside a digital revolution. The 1-cent coin, a staple of our currency system, represents the very essence of exchange, yet it also holds within its metal an intriguing tale that highlights how something as minor as a penny can ascend to incredible heights in terms of worth, challenging our perceptions and igniting our imaginations. As the machinery rumbled and the minting process kicked into high gear, a few coins slipped through the cracks, afflicted with noticeable discrepancies that rendered them unique. It is these errors that would ultimately capture the attention of collectors and investors alike, sparking an unprecedented frenzy in the world of numismatics. Specifically, the errors that plagued these 2015 1-cent coins included a phenomenon known as die misalignment, a condition where the dies used to stamp the designs onto coins were not perfectly aligned, resulting in striking imperfections that grant these coins their extraordinary appeal and rarity. Imagine holding a coin in your hand where the image of Abraham Lincoln is slightly off-center, creating a captivating visual twist that catches the eye and beckons the curiosity of any enthusiast fortunate enough to encounter it. Such misalignments inject a narrative with the potential for discovery, with each coin telling a unique aspect of the minting journey it undertook and providing a glimpse into the inherent fallibility of mass production. This particular 1-cent coin carries not just the story of an error but the chance for individuals to dive headfirst into the burgeoning world of coin collecting, where luck, passion, and a keen eye can intersect to unearth hidden treasures. As word spread within niche communities and among online forums about the existence of these prized error coins, excitement rippled through the ranks of collectors, transforming the hunt for these unique specimens into a thrilling endeavor fueled by the promise of rare finds. The atmosphere became charged with anticipation as penny hunters everywhere began scouring through their loose change and thumbing through penny rolls at banks, driven by the desire to find their own extraordinary error coin that could potentially offer them a comfortable financial future. With levels of competition beginning to rise, bids started to emerge as enthusiastic collectors clamored to secure ownership of the famous 2015 1-cent errors. This intense demand was a classic illustration of supply and demand dynamics, wherein a limited supply of an item, when placed against a wave of eager buyers, naturally escalates its value to dizzying heights. Those fortunate enough to possess such coins witnessed their worth soar within the ever-changing bidding landscape of the rare coin market, reeling in figures that approached the surreal turned a single penny into more than just a piece of currency, as it evolved into a symbol of financial potential and personal aspiration. Coin shows and auctions soon highlighted these error coins, featuring sellers who touted their prized possessions with pride, sharing provenance, and engaging in lively discussions with potential buyers about the nuances of each piece. These gatherings turned into mingling grounds for enthusiasts, creating a vibrant community where knowledge was shared, dreams were nurtured, and where individuals relished in the transactions that propelled the world of coins into a frenzied spectacle of enthusiasm. As more collectors became aware of the sheer value attached to these 2015 1-cent coins due to their errant nature, seasoned investors began examining their portfolios, considering which other modern coins might similarly hold hidden worth simply awaiting discovery. The attention on the error causes such as die misalignment began to magnify, leading many to analyze similar coins bearing their own quirks that could potentially morph into lucrative collectibles. The hunt for error coins became mainstream, thanks to broader discussions about precious metals and investment returns on collectibles. Casual conversations in diners and online groups soon turned into echo chambers where knowledge surrounding what constitutes a valuable coin swirled and evolved, continually fostering a palpable sense of engagement that brought individuals from all backgrounds together in pursuit of a common goal. It became clear that the 2015 1-cent dollar coin wasn't just an error piece. It symbolized the dreams of everyday people who saw in it their ticket to enter the world of serious investments, a beacon encouraging the exploration of the currency that we often take for granted while engaging with the everyday transactions of life. The multifaceted nature of the value associated with these coins also drew attention to the far-reaching implications of ownership, sparking conversations about provenance and the stories each coin could tell, elevating the pieces beyond mere objects to esteemed artifacts that held the potential for significant appreciation over time due to their unique histories. As new collectors entered the realm, the dialogue shifted towards how coins had intrinsically tied not only to economic narratives, but also cultural bridges that connected communities across the nation. As participants navigated through the labyrinth of information, one critical aspect emerged: grading. The grading of coins became pivotal in determining not only their quality but also their valuation in the marketplace. Collectors educated themselves on what constituted a higher-grade coin versus a lower-grade coin, leading to broader discussions around grading systems like those put forth by professional organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service and others that provided crucial assurances about authenticity and accepted practices in the world of collectibles. This added dimension underscored how the validation of a coin's authenticity could significantly affect its financial trajectory. As more comprehensible guidelines surrounding grading became accessible, consumers grew more mindful of the nuances in evaluating their collections, critically leading to a more sophisticated buying and selling culture within numismatics and inspiring confidence for burgeoning enthusiasts to dive into the marketplace, keen to secure error pieces with reassuring pedigree labels that instilled further trust and significance. By now, the story of the 2015 coin had pushed the world of numismatics into the public eye, inviting the possibility for researchers, historians, and casual onlookers alike to lend an empathetic ear to its tale. The number of documentaries, articles, and digital recaps chronicling this phenomenon exploded as people clamored to comprehend how a simple penny could create torrents of excitement, reshaping the narrative surrounding error coins while contributing to a growing understanding of their place in history. Additionally, the infrastructure to buy and sell coins took an evolutionary leap as more collectors chose to engage in venues beyond traditional auction houses and dealers. Online platforms provided greater accessibility for all willing participants, granting them the power to compete in real time for coins that captured their interest, regardless of where they lived. Online auctions and marketplaces became booming hubs of coin transactions, allowing enthusiasts to traverse oceans and continents to find their desired pieces, signifying a transformative shift in how coins were bought, sold, and cherished among an interconnected community that flourished amid the increasing global interest in the hobby. Despite the inflated prices and occasional chaotic frenzy surrounding error coins, the core values of respect, education, and collaboration remained embraced at community forums, workshops, and collector events, which sought to spread essential knowledge about coins as vehicles of commerce, enabling members to learn from each other's experiences, unlocking the waves of historical significance and personal stories that coins encapsulated throughout history. Ultimately, the compelling saga of the 2015 1-cent coin underscores a broader message. It transcends the simple material worth tied to the coin itself and draws upon the collective human spirit that continuously seeks connection, value, and excitement even in the most unassuming of objects. It articulates how there lies beauty in storytelling, exploration, and investigation of the past that ultimately shapes our understanding of the present, amplifying the intricacies that allow us to appreciate our everyday exchanges more fully. So, as we reflect on the extraordinary journey of this penny, the allure of the rare and unique becomes ever clear, shining a light on how life can surprise us, unearthing hidden treasures within the ordinary, leading us into new and unexplored territories of personal growth, financial opportunity, and community engagement that binds us together through the rich heritage woven into the world of numismatics. We invite you to join us in this journey of curiosity and discovery, nurturing the passion for coins that beckons from the depths of promising potential, encouraging anyone and everyone to take a closer look at the world around them, because you never know when you might stumble upon a fleeting moment of serendipity, an ordinary penny that tells an extraordinary story just waiting to be uncovered and appreciated. The saga of the 2015 1-cent coin teaches us that value is a relative concept, influenced by perception, rarity, historical context, and the stories we share. And it reminds us all that in the realm of collectibles and beyond, magic can often be found where least expected, echoing the sentiments of countless ages gone by. Next, we delve into an incredible story about the 1997 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has gained an astonishing value of $70 million due to a series of groundbreaking errors and mistakes during its minting process. A tale that showcases how a simple penny can transcend its everyday utilitarian purpose and evolve into a coveted collectible that not only captures the hearts of coin enthusiasts but also serves as a compelling example of how errors in production can yield enormous financial rewards. The journey of this extraordinary coin begins in the bustling facilities of the United States Mint, where the relentless hum of machinery and the competitive spirit of mass coin production create the perfect environment for mistakes to occur. In 1997, the Mint was in the thick of producing billions of 1-cent coins to meet the demands of a cash-based economy, and amidst this frenzy, a few rare specimens were born which would eventually baffle experts and ignite excitement in the numismatic community. The errors that would render this specific 1-cent coin so valuable stemmed from mechanical malfunctions during production, specifically related to the dies used to strike the coins. These dies, which are engraved with the design that appears on the coin, are crucial to the minting process, and when they are misaligned, worn, or otherwise affected by external variables, it leads to striking errors that create atypical features on the coin's surface, transforming it from a standard piece into a piece of numismatic treasure. One of the most significant mistakes associated with the 1997 1-cent coin is the infamous double strike error, a condition that occurs when a coin is struck by the minting press more than once, resulting in a design that appears blurred or off-center. In this particular case, the double strike produced a coin where Abraham Lincoln's portrait appeared prominently but with an unusual overlay that fans of coin collecting recognized immediately as unique. This type of error is highly sought after among collectors, and what was once perceived as a flaw would soon be transformed into a badge of honor, a testament to the coin's journey through the mint and the quirks that added to its charm. As collectors began to uncover these 1997 1-cent coins with double strike errors, word spread through numismatic circles, sparking a resurgence of interest in modern error coins. This community of collectors, which spans generations and includes everyone from casual hobbyists to high-stakes investors, was quick to recognize the compelling nature of these coins, and as an increasing number of individuals began examining their change and scouring through rolls of pennies, the hype grew exponentially, driving some to become deeply invested in uncovering what might be hiding in plain sight. The intricate dance between rarity and demand played a critical role in determining the value of the 1997 1-cent coin, as collectors and investors began to realize that fewer than a dozen of these error coins had made it into circulation, a fact that positioned them among some of the most coveted modern errors available. Collectors' eyes widened as the realization hit that owning one of these coins was akin to owning a piece of history, a treasure that embodies not just monetary value but an entire narrative, a chronicle of American artistry, craftsmanship, and unexpected mistakes. Auctions soon became battlegrounds for enthusiasts who sought to acquire these coins, with serious bidders willing to pay astronomical sums to secure ownership of a rare 1997 variety. As the auction prices surged, the coin began to transcend its original status as mere currency, becoming a revered artifact that showcased how human errors could lead to valuable opportunities. The excitement surrounding these auctions drew attention from the broader public and the media, producing a perfect storm of interest where casual observers turned into passionate collectors, eager to dive into the exhilarating world of coins and eager to uncover treasures hidden within their own spare change. As collectors mobilized, discussions ignited further about the broader implications of these 1997 1-cent errors. Discussions of supply and demand principles circulated through the coin community, illuminating how the extraordinary rarity of these pieces influenced their escalated valuation. Additionally, the historical context of the late 1990s, a time when many were embracing the rapid evolution of technology and commerce, played into the playful narrative of how an ordinary penny could morph into something revolutionary when combined with serendipitous errors in the minting process. Many sought to understand how past mistakes within currency production could affect current financial strategies, leading to an expanding subculture of error coin enthusiasts examining both contemporary coins and older varieties for similar errors that had eluded the industry for years. The allure of error coins is not merely confined to their financial prospects but also embodies the fascination with history, authenticity, and craftsmanship inherent in all numismatic pieces. The 1997 1-cent coin exemplifies this intersection, allowing collectors to engage deeply with the coin story while simultaneously investing in a piece of culture that reflects the intricate tapestry of American history. The 1997 1-cent coin not only sparked a frenzy among private collectors but also garnered attention from the professional numismatic community, prompting experts to engage in spirited discussions about the value of these specific coins and the characteristics that made them so special. Professional grading services began analyzing the emerging market, reinforcing the need for rigorous criteria to classify error coins accurately, which contributed to enhancing the overall credibility of the numismatic field. This led to more established collectors advocating for stringent grading practices that provided assurances to novice collectors and investors entering the rapidly evolving landscape of modern currency collecting. With the visibility provided by online auction houses and the visibility of collecting forums, it became evident that the 1997 1-cent coin had not only transformed into a valuable artifact but also served as a catalyst for educational conversations around coin collecting, increasing the respect and awareness surrounding the hobby. Enthusiasts were encouraged to learn more about the history of coinage mistakes, the evolution of the minting process, and the keen attention required to identify potential treasures hidden among heaps of common coins. Additionally, social media platforms exploded with images of finds, community members sharing excitement while providing tips on how to search for error coins, adding another layer of camaraderie and connection among fellow collectors who once might have felt isolated in their pursuits. With discussions circulating within online forums about effective search strategies, preservation techniques for collecting coins, and recent purchases of 1997 error coins highlighting significant transactions, the narrative surrounding this specific coin paved the way for many to envision building their own related collections, discussing the merits of potential new investments, and sharing in the ongoing excitement that accompanies exploration and discovery. In examining the evolution of value surrounding the 1997 1-cent coin, one cannot overlook the significance of provenance. As collectors sought to piece together the history of their coins, they turned to experts who could provide certifications and narrations about where the coins had come from, the story behind their existence, and any notable transactions they had undertaken along the way. Each coin held a charge of value not only based on its rarity but also based on the narrative arc that encapsulated its journey, thus inspiring collectors to seek coins not just for their monetary worth but for the rich histories that added depth to individual pieces. This notion of provenance transformed how enthusiasts regarded their collections, allowing them to delve deeper into the cultural and historical contexts that shaped currency and to appreciate the nuances of craftsmanship that molded each coin's design over the centuries. The unfolding saga of the 1997 1-cent coin highlights the importance of understanding that the value of a collectible is almost always intertwined with the stories that accompany it, raising compelling questions about how mistakes can lead to transformational outcomes not only for the objects themselves but also for the lives of those who pursue them. Moreover, the broader implications of the coin's meteoric rise in value, fueled by human error, became an undercurrent that resonated deeply within the collective consciousness of the hobby, challenging assumptions and encouraging new collectors to engage with the inherent imperfections in the world around them, a profound lesson that not only adds value to coins but also enriches life's narratives, offering opportunities for discovery in what might otherwise be overlooked. As we reflect on the marvelous world of the 1997 1-cent coin and the journey it has taken from the mint to the hands of countless collectors, it invites us to ponder how error can lead to beauty, how serendipity can yield gold from the mundane, and teaches us that value is not always found solely in perfection but often resides in the stories we choose to tell about our lives, our passions, and our connections with one another. The excitement swirling around the 1997 1-cent coin endures as collectors continue to seek out the magic hidden within everyday currency, igniting enthusiasm across generations and driving ongoing interest in the peculiarities of modern coinage, while forging friendships and community ties rooted in a shared passion for history and discovery. Whether you're new to collecting or an experienced enthusiast, the remarkable circumstances surrounding this penny serve as a reminder that the pursuit of hidden treasures can lead to unexpected adventures, financial opportunities, and camaraderie that binds us together in our shared human experience. In this age of fleeting digital transactions, the story of the 1997 1-cent coin encourages us to slow down and appreciate the often overlooked pieces of our history, take a second glance at our everyday change, and recognize the incredible potential that awaits in every small, seemingly commonplace item, a cherished air of possibility just waiting to be discovered, captured, and shared. With each exploration of the world of numismatics, we are reminded of not only the material value found within these coins, but also the passions and stories they can encapsulate, thereby enriching our understanding of both our individual journeys and the broader historical and cultural context in which we live. As we close this chapter on the remarkable journey of the 1997 1-cent coin, let it serve as both an inspiration and an invitation to explore the world around you. Check your change, seek the stories hidden in the mundane, and never underestimate the potential that lies within the unexpected, as the beauty of life often shines the brightest amid the imperfections that define our shared human adventure.